It is Dr. Lenora Saxinger. Hello to you, and let's get started. This first question that we've been getting since the very start of all of this. I'm hearing more about the possibility of airborne transmission. Is this possible? And if we don't know, shouldn't we assume the worst?
Yes, this is a very contentious issue, and I think there's been a lot of more lab-based studies now suggesting this possibility, and it is a possibility. I think it's reassuring, though, that the WHO stance, the CDC stance, are supported by the actual observation that this infection seems to spread mostly from one person to 2 to 3 other people in most of the studies, whereas airborne infections, where that's the main mode of transmission, usually spread to a much greater number of people, like 8 to 12, because you can contact them through entering an airspace well after the infected person has left. So it still looks like this infection is primarily spread from an infected person, and you have to be in fairly close contact to them or in contact with their secretions by touching your hands and then touching your face.
Right.
And so the overall pattern, I think, is reassuring.
Okay, that's interesting. Here's a question about the potential solution to all of our problems. Will the COVID-19 vaccine be a live vaccine, and will it be safe for all people?
Right. So there's well over 70 now, I think, vaccine candidates that are being evaluated. And as far as I know, I don't think any of them are live viruses. Most of them are using subunits of the virus and purifying them, so there would be no risk of actually acquiring the infection from the vaccine. It's just a specific part of the virus meant to elicit an immune response. So I think that the vaccines that make it through the trials will be very safe for anybody.
Okay. Will the COVID-19 vaccine be more effective than the flu vaccine?
Well, we don't even know for sure that we'll have an effective vaccine, but I think the odds are good. And I'm thinking that what we see so far is that the vaccine will not need to be changed seasonally the way the influenza vaccine needs to be changed. And so in that way, I think it would be likely to be more effective.
Okay. Dr. Saxinger, we'll leave it there. I always enjoy speaking with you, though. Thanks so much for your time.
Oh, thank you very much.
And as we've mentioned, we will be asking your questions about COVID-19 as often as we can.